Nin explains the rules of Ultimate. Ultimate, sometimes referred to as Ultimate Frisbee or Ultimate Flying Disc, is a game played with 2 teams, with 7 players on each team taken to the field at any one time. The object of the game is for your team to score more goals than the opposing team. To score a goal, a player must throw a flying disc, sometimes referred to as a frisbee, to a teammate whilst he's in the opposing end zone. The disc must completely cross the goal line, and the receiving player must keep at least 1 foot in the end zone for a goal to count. The playing field is 64 metres long and 37 metres wide, and the end zones are 23 metre areas at each end of the field. The game starts by pulling the disc. This is where teams line up on their own goal lines and one team throws to another. Once a team has possession of the disc, they have up to 10 seconds to throw the disc to a teammate. Failure to do this results in an infraction called stalling, and the other team is awarded the disc. You can pass the disc directly between teammates in any direction, but you're not allowed to run with the disc. In fact, once you catch the disc, you must stop immediately. You are then allowed 1 step in any direction to release the disc. The idea is to move the disc up the field and to be able to set up a player to catch the disc in the end zone. Remember, a player cannot run with a disc, so he must throw it to a teammate whilst he's already in the end zone. The opposing team will try and stop you by blocking discs in the air, intercepting the disc, or forcing their opponents to either drop the disc or throw it out of bounds. If this happens, the opposing team will gain possession of the disc. They will try and take the disc away from you so that they can score themselves. Once a goal has been scored, both teams change ends. Once 9 goals have been scored by any one team, this is the end of the first half and players get a break at half-time. The first team that scores 17 goals internationally, or 15 goals in the NCAA, wins. So that's basically Ultimate Frisbee in a nutshell, but there's a few other things that you'll need to understand before playing or going to a game. For example, spirit of the game. Ultimate is self-governing, and players are expected to call their own fouls and infractions. Players are generally encouraged to be honest, and it's generally frowned upon to be dishonest, rude, or aggressive to their opponents. Stall count. As earlier stated, you have 10 seconds to release the disc. The nearest defender can count out 10 seconds, and if the player hasn't released the disc within these 10 seconds, he is guilty of stalling and the disc goes to the other team. However, defenders can also be called for fast counting. This is where a defender intentionally counts 10 seconds very quickly. If this happens, the player with the disc is allowed another 10 seconds to release the disc. Fouls and infractions. Ultimate is a non-contact sport, and any form of contact with opposing players are generally called as a foul. Dangerous contact with players is strictly forbidden. Infractions are usually called when a player breaks one of the rules, such as travelling, where a player takes more than 1 step with the disc, or double teaming. Each of these results in the disc being given to the non-offending team. Timeouts. A team can take a 2-minute break to discuss strategy. This is called a timeout, and teams are allowed 2 timeouts per half. Substitution. There are unlimited substitutions in Ultimate. A team is allowed to have 5 substitutes on the bench, and they must only be made during stoppage in play. Ultimate is an easy game to understand, and there's a few more rules that are not discussed here, but as you watch or play Ultimate Flying Disc, the rules will become clear. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, comment, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is much appreciated. Be sure to follow me on Twitter also, but in the meantime, enjoy Ultimate, or Ultimate Frisbee, or Ultimate Flying Disc, whatever you want to call it.